What's up, guys? It is Canadian Gee here, back with episode number 5 of the Buffalo Sabres GMO franchise series here on the channel. I actually believe this is episode 6. In the last episode, we did the preseason. We got a look at our lower level prospects and some of our higher level prospects like Jack Quinn, Carson Colemans, and see how they played. And in this episode, we are going to do 2 months of simulation. And we are going to get to December 1st, and that's where we will wrap it up. But before we do, I want to show you guys the lines that I have assembled for year number 2 to start off the year. The top line should be nothing surprising here with Sam Reinhart, Jack Eichel, and Victor Olofsson. Second line is Jeff Skinner, Dylan Cousins, and Casey Middlestat with the +3. Third line, Zach Sanford, Ivan Barbashev, and Tage Thompson. Fourth line is Zemgus Girgensons, Cody Eakin, and Boris Kachuk. And our scratch forwards include Rasmus Asplund and Curtis Lazar. Our defensive pairings look like this. Rasmus Dahlin is with Ole Juholeve. Rasmus Ristolainen was with Henry Jokiharju. Christian Wolanin is with Shane Gostisbehere, and our scratch defenseman being Casey Fitzgerald. And in net, we have Linus Ullmark and Jonas Johansson. Ullmark, I believe, has 1 year left on his deal, and so does Johansson, so we're going to reassess the goalie situation in the offseason. But we're hoping it could be this guy right here, Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. Hopefully he can be the face of the franchise in net for us. And while we're here, let's take a look at the minor league lines. On the first line, we have John Jason Pecherka, Philip Schlapik, and Jack Quinn. Second line, Daniel Torgerson, Matej Petkar, and Maxim Kashkovich. Third line, Denny Young, Elmer Soderblom, Kyle Okposo. Fourth line, Marcus Davidson, Arttu Ruotsalainen, and Philip Sederqvist. And our scratch forwards being Brett Murray. That's it. Defensive pairings, Josh Mahura, Ryan Johnson, Joe Hicketts, Matthias Samuelsson, Miska Kukkonen, and Oskari Laskinen, with our scratch defensemen being Brandon Davidson and Jacob Brayson. And our third-string goaltender, Jurgen Van Pottelberg, being our third-string goalie to go with Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen and Kevin Mandalozzi. So Jack Quinn, John Jason Pecherka, Daniel Torgerson, Ryan Johnson, Josh Mahura are all getting tons of playing time down there in the minors, so I hope they can develop. But without further ado, let's hop in to game number 1 in Detroit against the Red Wings. We're going to simulate the first 2 periods and go times 8 for the third. So first period, we're down 1-0. Robbie Fabry gets a goal at 6:11. We're being outshot 15-8. We're down 1-0. Second period, we're down 2-1. Donnie DeKaiser gets a goal for them, and Rasmus Dahlin gets a power play goal with under a minute to go in the second. We're still being outshot 25-14. Headed into the third. Let's go, boys. And we tied up Rasmus Dahlin on his second of the night. We're tied at 2. And Tyler Bertuzzi takes the lead again for the Red Wings. We have another power play. We do nothing with it. Under 10 minutes to go. Michael Rasmussen gets an insurance marker. We have the power play. We do nothing with it. We're down by 2. Under 5 minutes to go. Under 2 minutes, and Phil Peronic gets an empty netter. And the Red Wings win game 1 of the season, 5-2. 3 third-period goals is not ideal. But Rasmus Dahlin with both our goals. I'd like to see that after the slow start he had last year. Matthias Fromm accepts our offer. And so does Kasper Bjorkqvist. So those are some depth forwards for the minor league team. Home opener against the Tampa Bay Lightning. We'll go ahead and simulate this one. First period, we're tied at 1. Victor Olofsson on the power play. Nikita Kucherov also on the power play. We're tied at 1. Second period, we're down 3-2. Casey Middlestat gets a goal, followed by Stamkos and Braden Point, each getting a goal of their own. We're down 3-2, being outshot pretty bad, headed into the third. Penalty kill, and we can't kill it off as Nikita Kucherov gets another power play goal. We're down by 2. Jeff Skinner gets us within 1. Power play. We do nothing with it. We're still being outshot like crazy here. Olmark is standing on his head. We need one more goal, and Kucherov gets the hat trick. We're down 5-3, but Sam Reinhart makes it a game again. It's 5-4 with under 5 minutes to go. Under 2. Under 1. Can we come back in this one? We cannot. Fall just short. Lose 5-4 against the Tampa Bay Lightning. We're 0-2 to start the season. Cousins with 4 points. You like to see that. Okay. So, let's go to the end of the month here. See how we do. We start off 0-2. Not ideal, but things happen. It's still lots of time left. 7-6 shootout loss. Game against Florida. Jack Eichel has been injured with a mild concussion. He's out for about a week or so. David Torgerson. We win against Florida 32. So that's our first win of the year. So we have to put Jack Eichel back in. Game against Edmonton. Casey Middlestad is injured with a injured back. We lose in a shootout to the Oilers. Let's go ahead and put Torgerson back in. Game against Vegas. 10-8. Wow. 10-8 win. You like to see that. I mean, not the 8 goals, but the 10 goals for sure. That's a point. That's a point padding stat game. Stat padding. I don't know why I'm tripping over my words. Leave me alone. We beat Pittsburgh 3-1. We beat Ottawa 8-5. We're scoring a lot of goals this year. I'm not sure how I feel about it quite yet. On the one hand, we're scoring goals. But on the other hand, we're giving up a lot of goals as well. The least amount of goals we've let in is 1, excuse me. But at the end of the month, we're 4-4-3. Dylan Cousins with 18 points. I'm liking that. Who's right behind him in points? Jack Eichel, Victor Olofsson, then Jack Eichel, Jeff Skinner, 10 points, 11 games. Hopefully he can be a point producer for us. 6 points for Gostisbehere and Ristolainen. 5 for Gergensons and Eakin. Who's not producing? Sanford, but he's not really here to put up points. Goalies, each have played 6 games. Yeah, we're not stopping a lot of pucks. Not good at all. Yeah, not good at all. But first month is out of the way. We'll just go ahead and do another month. So 4-4-3. Philip Schlepeek is injured. That's fine. We beat St. Louis 2-1. Christian Wolanin. In goes Casey Fitzgerald. 4-2 loss against Minnesota. 5-2 win against Anaheim. Game against Boston. 5-3 loss. Olofsson is injured for about 2 weeks. 3-0 loss to LA. Game against Dallas. 4-3 win in overtime. Game against Minnesota. 6-2 win. 4-1 loss against Calgary. Olofsson is back. So there you go. 8-3 so far in the year. Game against Florida, we lose 5-4. Philip Schlepeek is eligible to come back. Yeah, just like that. Okay. Game against Washington. Olofsson is injured again. What else is new? We beat Washington. We beat Ottawa. Olofsson is eligible to come back. Put him in the top line. Didn't get to Boston. We lose 1-0. Christian Wolanin is eligible to come back. -8 in 11 games for Casey Fitzgerald. That's rough. The third pair in general is not that good. Game against Rangers, 5-0 loss. Game against Panthers, 3-2 shootout loss. So 10-11-4 after 2 months. And Dylan Cousins, 26 points in 25 games. We sit 5th in our division, 2 points behind the Red Wings. Let's take a look at who's putting up points for us. Dylan Cousins with 26, Eichel with 25, Olsen with 20, Reinhardt with 18, Ristolainen with 15. 3 points in his last 15 games for Jeff Skinner after the hot start. I definitely spoke way too early. Middlestad, Gustus Bear, Barbashev, Dahlin. Goalies hasn't really been solved for us. I mean, 909 save percentage in 16 games, not that good. And 868 is not good at all either. I'm actually gonna make that switch right now. I'm gonna make a goaltending switch. Roster moves. He is waiver eligible. Please don't get claimed. He doesn't get claimed. Okay, so we call up Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen without even looking at his AHL stats. But get him to NHL playing time. Yeah, you're sad that you got moved down. Play better. I don't know what to tell you. You have like 858 save percentage. I really don't know what to tell you. So how was Luukkonen doing in the AHL for us? 897 save percentage, not that good. It's not gonna hurt him to play up here with us. If we start doing really bad, then maybe I'll send him back down. But Boris Kachuk, 25 games, 4 points. I would like to keep him on the 4th line. Then I want to play Asplund as well, but he's a depth forward, so I guess he'll grow no matter what. I thought Eichel was a 95. Now you're going down to a 92. Olsen went down to an 84. There's 1 year left on his deal. So December 1st, like we said, we can take a look at what we know about the draft class. It's projected us to pick around 4 to 6. We still don't know any potentials yet. Do we know any potentials? No, not yet. Yeah, we do. Stanislav Svozil. Nothing really noticeable that we know. But yeah, guys, I am going to wrap it up here. I know it's shorter videos, but it's just a lot easier for me to make and a lot more frequent for me to upload. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, hit the like button. If you want to see more content like the one you just saw, hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys in episode number 7.